they were going to test you, that they had sort of a game plan. They went at you a bunch of times early. What was it like sort of facing that onslaught by them, being in attack mode so early against you?
I mean, sure, I don't see it that way.
Okay.
This is the game plan, so I mean, if they say game plan, it's a game plan.
What was it like sort of being in the middle of it, the way they were in much more attack mode early on?
I don't know. I was out there. Trying to do my part. So,
What lessons have you already learned just in the first 3 games of the series, just playing in the playoffs for the first time?
just having to bring it. Playing physical. So,
How could a loss like this, obviously 37 points, could that be beneficial in terms of the approach going into the next game where you're trying to fix up a lot of details?
I mean, I would feel so. I would feel like from the last 3 games that it should help us. So.
You guys are the team that just kind of had a hard time defending Cleveland consistently. What is it that they're doing that has been such a struggle for you guys on that?
I mean, they're just guarding their yard. Making sure they stay in front of their man and being physical. So.
Thank you.
Davion, on a night like this one where Cleveland just takes you guys out of things offensively, what did they do so well on the defensive end that slowed you guys down this way?
Yeah, I mean, they're more physical, I think. They were packing the paint, something that they hadn't really been doing all series, so they kind of changed their scheme up. And, I mean, kind of caught us off guard. We couldn't score, kind of rattled. Was getting turnovers. I think it's been a minute. I think we had 20 points maybe 6 minutes straight. I just remember. We couldn't score. Was turning the ball over, getting them easy looks, and just got onto a run.
Their bigs have been switching onto you guys kind of all season long. It seems like they're really versatile. How difficult is it when you have a two-big lineup like that one that can switch the way they do?
Yeah, man, it's tough. Especially because even if they do switch, they still got longer wings who can kind of pack the paint, who kind of can show like they're there and kind of be in 2 spots at one time. Then you got the other big at the rim, right? And it's like you either got the defensive player at the year at the rim or you got Jade out at the rim. So it's kind of something we got to figure out, man. It's tough, but we'll figure it out.
So what changes going from one game to the next for you guys to be able to come back and kind of keep the series going? What do you have to do to change your approach?
Kind of just settle down, give each other space, let each other make plays. I feel like a lot of times today we were getting each other's way a little bit. Bad spacing. You can't have bad spacing with that team because they already taller defenders, athletic. So we got to just have the right spacing. I think we'll be fine there.
You guys have faced a lot of adverse situations all season, big losing streak, playing. So mentally, what's your confidence in this team to face something like this?
I mean, like you said before, we went through a lot this year. 10-game losing streak, but we never let go of the rope. I think that it made us better in the long run. I mean, people said we were supposed to be home 2 weeks ago. We ended up winning 2 road games. So anything can happen. We got to take one game at a time. We made history before, so let's keep trying to make history.
You talked about the bad spacing, especially on the Bam high post stuff. It seems like you're searching for an outlet, and Tyler's getting top blocks. You have the ball. It's like, how do you connect to bridge those 2 gaps? And I guess how tough is it when it's a team that's kind of come together late in the season?
I mean, something we got to watch film on. Something you got to kind of I got to watch it on, see where I can be, see if I got to cut through, something like that. I don't know. We got to get Tyler easy buckets, kind of loosen that up a little bit. Because I've been on the other side before. When I'm just top blocking on somebody, it's kind of easier to guard. You kind of just send it to the big a little bit, trying to keep him away from the three-point line. Because he's that good of a player. We got to figure something out, watch film, and go from there.
And when you have the ball, it's kind of a random play, and you're up on the slot, Tyler's on the other side getting top blocked. What are you watching to see if you can work something to him, and then just if you see it's not happening, then try to improvise?
With this team, they're just so smart. They kind of know that the guard is top blocking, so the big is kind of the other big, because we always usually play 2 bigs. The other big is probably sitting in the paint, waiting for the back cut. I've done it before when I guarded Steph Curry, where the big kind of just mucking everything up, kind of want you to play through the big or not letting them get back cuts because someone's sitting there. So, it's tough. It's a defensive scheme that's really hard to score on, especially your star player. But like I said before, we're going to figure it out. Coach Spo will really figure it out.
Cool. Thank you. Thanks, Davion.